Hey guys, how's it going? It's LaserBeast here, and today we're on the 8.3 PTR for the Visions of Azeroth patch for World of Warcraft Battle for Azeroth, and we're just going to go and have a look at these invasions, or assaults that you would call them, that Azeroth and his little minions are getting up to in various zones across the world. Now obviously, initially, I don't know if they'll spread to more over time, a bit like the Legion ones did, but you can click on the map here to see which ones are under invasion, and I think that for the sake of the PTR these are happening all the time. I don't know if these will come and go, you know, you'll defeat them and then they'll go for a bit and come back after, but we'll see. So we've basically just got Vale of Eternal Blossoms and Uldum for now. It seems to be where they're choosing to target to go screw with. So I did the Uldum one before, just to have a little check about it before I made this video. It was okay. Wasn't that impressed with the zone, because I thought that the zone would look a bit more like this does, you know, like it actually is under assault by the old gods. And speaking of which, let's go and have a look so you can see the area where they've infested, or whatever you would say. Now they've got a cool skybox. I'm sure I've seen this before somewhere else, but it looks cool nonetheless. The zone has been restored, apparently, to its former glory, but obviously the old gods are back here now, and shit's not going good. So you see that thing there has been corrupted with this ritual thing that's going on. Now one thing I will say is, so these mobs hurt. Like the normal mobs obviously are fine, but the mobs, see, dead guy, evidence. These elites and shit, you're going to want to be in a group. Oh, somebody just whispered to me then. That would have been cool to hear what that was said, but yeah. So that looks like it's a little kind of boss. I'm not sure what happens when you do this, because there's not that many people on to group with yet. I'm assuming you kill those guys, that guy plops down and goes nuts, I'm assuming. But yeah, so the old gods are basically like everywhere. N'Zoth's, easy for me to say first thing in the morning, N'Zoth's minions are everywhere. And as you can see, there's like things to go and do. This guy's gonna, oh no he's not. He's gonna just let me do it. He doesn't mind. Druid life, eh? So yeah, basically this assault thing, you get a bar. It's similar to things we've seen in the past. You get a bar to fill, and the more minions you kill, the more things you know, like despawn, like them flags, the quicker it fills up. There's rares and there's dailies. I couldn't actually get this daily again, Peter. No, not this one, sorry, it was that one. I couldn't find that one. This one is here. So it's quests, you know, similar to what we expect. Here's Taranzu, get coalescing visions and war resources. Now these all have stuff to do with this legendary cape that you now get. So obviously it's the PTR. We've got this item that you can buy just from a vendor to upgrade this. So this will probably take quite a while to get this to rank 15, I'm assuming, in high level 425. Reduces sanity lost from all sources by 75%. So that's going to help you when you fight with the old gods. And I think it's more to do with the solo scenario, but we've not tested that yet. That you do with Raffin. So you get quests, and it's basically just like standard stuff you would expect. Let's go and get this quest down here, and then we'll see what's going on. But look at this. This is pretty cool. I like all this. Like I say, I wasn't that impressed with Uldum, because it was just basically Uldum with a few of these things popping around. But this is on. They've gone balls deep with the corruption thing. Sorry, dude. Let's see if this guy wants to join up a group. He does. So let's go and kill some stuff. I'm testing out one of the new essences as well, this Reaping Flames thing. This guy's going in. He's got his little voidy to help us. As you can see, the normal mobs are fine. The elites, you're going to want to be in a group. This guy's going absolutely ham. And there you go. So it doesn't take too long to fill up this bar. It's quite alright. You know, this is going to be something you're probably going to want to dive into. There'll be groups, like there'll be groups going everywhere. You're probably going to do this in like a 5-man. Just turn the volume down here a bit. You're going to probably do this in a 5-man and just basically whiz through it. There's rares, as I was saying before. There's rares. I've killed a few of them. I've not had anything super interesting to drop yet. There's quite a lot of placeholder things dropping, you know, which I'm assuming will be, well, obviously will be replaced with something a bit more interesting. There's a couple of bosses I've killed, especially in Uldum, that look like they would be mounts, which would be nice, but there's nothing really been data mined yet by the good team at Wowhead, so probably not, but never mind. Let's try and kill all these little dudes here. But yeah. There you go, so I've got some Corruptium. Uses are traded for all the reagents. Used or traded for all the reagents. Squish the eye. See what happens when we squish the eye. Where's the eye? I hate me bags when I'm on the PTR. Hate the bags. Where are we? There we go. Let's see what happens when we squish the eye. We get eyeball jelly. Bit of food. Probably something that will just be vended, but I appreciate the attempt at something interesting nonetheless. So yeah, when you kill rares and things, obviously the bar goes up quite a lot quicker. I believe that the entrance for the new raid, Nyalotha, is in this zone somewhere. So let's go and have a little look at that. We'll try and find out where that is. If it's here yet. I don't think we can get in there yet. I think that's Friday, tomorrow. But we'll have a little look. Oh, there it is. Raid. Time left 5 days, 8 hours. That's because we kind of want to finish this. Oh, just gone out of the area. Don't mind me, little fellas. Just destroying your invasion. Free this poor dude. Let's go and have a little gander at the entrance to the raid. Now, do you know, there was one of these exact things in Uldum. Exactly like this, floating above the Vinal Dam. Now, that looks cool, doesn't it? That looks cool. I do like all this old god architecture and stuff. It's cool. Let's see if we can get in. Oh, okay. Let's convert it to a raid. Just for the sake of getting in. Oh! Never mind, we tried. There are also chests in these invasions which give little things. Let's see if we can get this without dying horribly. Of course we can. We're a druid. So that's Coalescing Visions. I think the Vessel of Horrific Visions, if I remember correctly, is the one that empowers your clock. So you get 200 of those. And that's that. Oh, Corrupted Ark is slain. So that quest again, it wasn't. I couldn't get to it. I couldn't get to this quest here, so we'll not test them for now. But yeah, I mean the invasion thing seems alright. It seems okay. Probably will be interesting. There's going to be more to it. Obviously, this is a super early look. But I like the way they've done this. I really do hope they do Uldum in a similar fashion, as in make it really like it's being invaded, and not just like it's Uldum, but oh no, there's some couple of old god things here, let's just get rid of them. Like this is proper like N'Zoth and his pals being like, nah, we are taking this zone, we're going to invade, screw you guys. And that's what we want, right? Because that's cool. And when Nyalotha is opened tomorrow, I believe, we'll go and take a little look in there, because that'll be interesting. So let's just complete this invasion and see what is cracking, see what we get from it. Now the first one I did in Uldum, that gave me some gear. I think it was level 400 or 410, and it was account bound. It was a bit like a token like we've seen in the past, a bit like Benthic but tradable. You know, a bit like what we got in Argus and all that business. So you know, good for your alts. But obviously there's still the problem that people go on about, that you can't. Well, basically the Azerite essences aren't account bound, so obviously, yeah, you can get your ults up, but you're still going to have to farm and grind out the essences if you want to play them seriously. So, there we go. Now let's go and kill some Corrupted Ikers and see if this gives us completion to the quest. It should do. This is pretty cool, like even in the water, they've got the fish that were in the Ashara cinematic when she bumped into a little friend there, Azeroth. Got the little horrible, nasty looking things over there, them little, I forget what they're called now, like the hive mind model thing. So even the waters aren't safe from Azeroth's evil tendrils, which is not good. There we go, so that's them killed. So we've got 4% left. Let's see if this will complete this quest for us here. And then we'll see what we get from our little box. So we get some visions and war resources. Didn't submit a bug, but okay. So no, it doesn't complete the quest for you, but killing rares and stuff does. So if you can get the rares, and like I said, they might drop some more interesting gear or, you know, loot, that kind of stuff further down the line. But remember, it's just PTR. Let's just complete this super easy by doing this. And then boom, there we go. So cleanse Azeroth's corruption. Ah, now there was a little extra bit, and I think that's after you've done the quests, but we can't do the quests because they seem to be bugged. So you basically complete the quests, and then the guys that you've done the quest for will be like, oh no, they're summoning a big boss, just as dramatic as that. They'll be like, oh no, we're summoning a big boss. We need to go and save the world from it. So then you'll go and kill the big boss, complete the quest, you get some more stuff, but nothing really mind-blowing thus far. Okay, so here's some earlier footage that I did on my laptop at a different time. So this was the first invasion that I did in Uldum, and as you can see, like from the zone, it's not really as corrupted looking as the Vale of Eternal Blossoms, which is a bit of a shame, but again, it might change because it's PTR. I just expected the whole dark skybox thing and just like a real thing going on there, but it's a different kind of enemies this time, which is nice. It's the Amkahet dudes that are trying to mess with things. So it's basically get like 3 quests, again similar to how it was in the Vale of Eternal Blossoms. You do those. Once you've filled the bar and you've defeated the invasion, you get another little quest which takes you to kill a boss, which I'll show you now in the footage in the background. Once you've killed the boss, I believe that is what will give you the item that you need to then enter the horrific visions that we covered in the video previously on the channel, and that is what you're going to want to be doing. So these invasions won't be active all the time. They'll be active for about, I think it's going to be about 6 to 8 hours from what I've seen so far on the PTR. They'll be active for that period, and then everyone will go and do that, and then maybe it'll swap to the other zone. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if there's going to be one up all the time or not. It's yet to be found out. So doing this, I mean, it was relatively fun. It was okay. It's like I said before, people are going to group up to do these, I'm pretty damn sure, just to smash through them. You kind of need to do these for the item to get into the horrific vision, so obviously people are going to have to do this. I honestly do kind of think so far, if people didn't need to do these invasions, they probably would do them a couple of times and then leave it at that. But again, it doesn't take that long. It's not the best content in the world, that's just being perfectly honest. But it does enable you to get into the horrific visions. So, there we go. Again, that might change. Please bear in mind that all this is the PTR, so any little niggles that I've had or comments that I've made, they might change. Like, they might make things a bit better, but we'll see. And obviously things might change. There might be another way to get into the horrific visions. You might be able to get the item to do that from the new raid in Nyalotha, perhaps. There could be alternative methods. So there we go, guys. A nice little look at the assaults there, the invasions. I hope you enjoyed the video today, guys. Thank you very much for watching. I've been LazyBeast, and I will catch you next time. Make sure to subscribe if you want more videos like this, and leave a like on the video if you've enjoyed it. Thanks, guys.